What is good? What is good? And what is good? It's your boy Lonnie. I wanted to make an updated video on what's going on inside the cryptocurrency market, especially regarding Bitcoin. Last week, I mentioned I believe Bitcoin is going to drop to 36,000. I don't mean that in 1 week Bitcoin is going to drop down to 36,000, which it can happen, but most likely it's not going to happen. It's all about having patience inside the market and seeing which direction the market can go to. As I said, right now is still a good time to get in the market because we are at a support and you do want to scale in inside the market so you can take advantage of some bull moves and make some money off of the money that you already invested. So currently right now, Bitcoin is stuck between a range between 41,000 and 44,000. So what does that mean? Bitcoin is in a consolidation, meaning that it's going to just jump from 41 to 44, 44 to 41, and anything in between. Usually when price is in a consolidation or in a range, price is usually waiting for buyers or sellers to take control of the market. So currently right now, since we are at support, when it comes to the fundamental news aspect, if Bitcoin does get approved for its first ETF within, like, let's say the next week or so, I could definitely see price spiking back up to 50,000 or 60,000, or as we all hope and pray, 100,000. But if not, Bitcoin did close below the support area, and the Doji candle closed below the area as well, showing that sellers are in control of the market still. So I am starting to see a lot of selling volume inside the market. Price is still consolidating on the lower time frames. Right now, I do have my weekly charts pulled up, and I will get to my charts in a second. But right now, everything still looks good for a sell. I see a head and shoulders pattern. I see a double top pattern, and I'm starting to see. I still see a lot of bearish candles inside the market. So with that being said, let's dive into some charts, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Right now, I have my Bitcoin chart pulled up. I'm gonna make this video as simple as possible. I'm gonna be going over two market patterns and some other things inside the market that can help you if you're a new investor or somebody who's looking to just understand the market so they know when to buy and sell. Having this type of information is definitely going to benefit you because the number one question I always get is when should I buy, when should I sell? And if you are aware of these patterns, of the double top and head and shoulders, this is definitely going to tell you that you should be selling inside the market. So I'm going to be going over these two patterns today, where I see them and how you can take advantage of these moves so you can definitely capitalize and get the most bang for your buck when you do invest inside the cryptocurrency market or any market you plan on investing in. So the first pattern I want to go over is the double top, okay? So this pattern is one of the most common patterns that you will probably see inside the market is a double top or a double bottom. But right now we're talking about the double top, or better known as a M formation. So why we call it an M formation is because it literally looks like an M, and if you draw it out right here, it looks like an M as well. All right. So what that means is price comes to the resistance twice and it cannot break the resistance. So sellers take control the second time around and take control of the market, and the market just drops and sellers are in control, which means that is a seller's market and you should not be looking for buys. So that's one of the first reasons why I did not get into a buy at Bitcoin when I was looking to get back in to invest some more money. I noticed a double top pattern that showed me that sellers are in control and that I do not need to be looking for buys right now. The second pattern is a head and shoulders pattern. All right. So right here, you see the shoulder, you see the head, and you see another shoulder right here. So this shoulder pattern is not fully finished yet. Usually, price is gonna once price drops down here, that's when the shoulders pattern will be complete. But those are two patterns that you will see inside the market that will tell you that I should be selling instead of buying inside the market. So if you ever see a double top pattern, look for sells. If you ever see a head and shoulders pattern, look for sells. The head and shoulder pattern is more rare to find inside the market than a double top pattern. So keep an eye out for the double top more than the head and shoulder pattern. All right. So as I mentioned in the video earlier, I mentioned that Bitcoin is in a range, meaning nobody is in control of the market and price is stuck between a range. Price is stuck between 41,000 and 44,000. And as you can see, price is just consolidating and going sideways, meaning that nobody has real control of the market yet. So we kind of just have to wait for maybe some fundamental news to come out that will kind of decide whether if we're going to get in, whether if we're going to be going long and buying Bitcoin, or if we could still be expecting the price to drop down to 36,000 as I predicted. Okay. So if we go back to the weekly time frame, the reason why I believe price will go down to the $36,000 range or even maybe lower is because now I'm going to begin getting a little bit more technical. Is because when I pull up my Fibonacci tool and I use my price from high to low, we notice how price jumps all the way back up to the 38.2. And these areas right here are just areas where price can reverse and continue to go back down. So price came up to the 38.2 and price reversed back down. And now I see price dropping back down to the 35,000 or the $36,000 range. So that is some of the reasons why I'm looking to get in for a sell inside Bitcoin. And I am not a strong believer that Bitcoin is going to be going back up right now, unless we get some fundamental news and if Bitcoin gets approved by ETF. That would be huge, and that would definitely bring a lot of buying volume inside the market. But right now, what I see is a whole bunch of selling volume inside the market, telling me that sellers are in control of the market and that price can definitely drop back down to the $35,000 range. Or potentially maybe even drop down here to this range right here, which is around 30,000 to 25,000. All right. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was simple enough for you to enjoy, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. I hope you guys understand and see why I think that Bitcoin is going to drop to 36,000. And I hope you guys understood the technical analysis that I did inside the video so you can understand from my point of view why I'm looking to sell Bitcoin as well. Especially with the market patterns that I did present, the double top and the head and shoulders patterns. Those are just some simple patterns that you guys can learn on your own. So you could just take advantage of some market moves. And if you do see something, you could take advantage for a buy or for a sell. All right. So with that being said, just do your own research. Just Google, market patterns, Forex market patterns, stock market patterns. It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, they're all the same. They're all in different markets, but it's more so understanding them and knowing when to take advantage when you do see them. And you don't have to ask anybody when you should buy and when you should sell, because now you're informed and you understand when you should buy and when you should sell. Okay. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.